Wow. I woke up today and I was like, how can I spend this life productively? This one life I have, how can I fill it with great things? And so I decided to make a video ranking how attracted I am to the cast of Stranger Things. This is a great use of my time and of your time. And yeah, it's a very important topic and something we should think about more. You know, what else is there to do? What else is there to think about? Nothing. There will be spoilers, so if you haven't seen every episode, I don't know. Be warned. Be warned. I'm not gonna rank the kids because they are children. I am, however, gonna include the teenagers because the actors are adults. And I feel like that's okay. I hope that's okay. Anyway, I made a list on my little laptop and let's go. The list begins with number 17, which is Argyle. Argyle joined the show in season 4 and he's fun, smokes a lot of weed, drives around in a pizza truck. He's just a fun character, got really long hair, it's beautiful, and he's hot. Number 16 is Bob Newby. He's introduced in season 2 and he's just a lovely, kind man. He's so good to Will, he's so good to Jonathan, he's so good for Joyce, and he's just kind of nice. He's also Sam in Lord of the Rings, so plus points for that. But he's just a nice guy. He's just lovely. You get it. We all get it. He's great. Next up, number 15, we have Alexei. Oh no. Alexei, who's a Russian man who joins the gang in season 3, and he's very funny, very charming. He was people's profile picture in 2019. You know, him drinking the smoothie. So I love him. Attractive man. Love it. I think the next 2 will be a bit controversial because they're quite low down on the list. And yeah, number 14, Billy. Billy is Max's half-brother and he's this beautiful, controversial, bad guy with a mullet, 80s dreamboat dude. He's not very nice, but he is very nice. And people are obsessed with him, and I like him, but he's not my number 1. I think he's okay. I love his storyline, I love him as a character, but am I attracted to him? Yes. But am I attracted to other characters more? Yes. Number 13, Jonathan. Jonathan is the main character. He is a great guy. I've seen pictures of the actor on like the street, just walking around, like, you know, paparazzi shots, and his style is just, whoo! I want to dress like him. But in the show, he's okay. He's a good big brother. He's very good to his family. He's very smart. He's very cool. He kind of opens your eyes to the class system and how it's really hard to get out of poverty, but he's doing his best. And he's just lovely, but he doesn't blow me away. But like, he's definitely on the list, but he's number 13. I feel like I always have to defend why people are low down, but that's it. I love him, I like him. I think he's hot, but I think other people are hotter. Okay, I'm just repeating myself now. Number 12 is Officer Calvin Powell. No comment. Number 11 is Justin's mum. And she's on the list because I see myself in her. She's like this very emotional, overexcited, worrying woman, and she always has a cat on her lap, and she's kind of who I want to be when I'm older. And she raised a beautiful boy. So she's definitely, she's high up because she's just great. She's just great. Number 10, Counselor Kelly. Counselor Kelly is a woman who just appears in season 4. She's a school counselor at the high school, and she's great at her job. Yes, she's treating a lot of teens who are cursed, so I'm sure it's not easy, but she's doing a great job, and damn, she looks good while she's doing it, and she's very professional. She's always like, Max, you know I can't talk about other patients, And you know, if I were a counsellor, I'd be like, all right, don't tell anyone, but here's the gossip. That just reminded me I once had a therapy session, and then my therapist was telling me about another client who's obsessed with Bumble and dating apps. And then she said, Julia, if I can give you one tip from my other patient, don't date men who have a picture of themselves on a motorbike in their profile. And I was like, all right, write it down. Thanks for the tip. This is why I go to therapy. Number 9, Dmitry Antonov. Ooh! Yes, he's a Russian guard. But man, oh man, this man is hot. First you're like, I don't care. I mean, yeah, cool. He's just a guy. But the more you get to know him, the more you see his face. He is beautiful. God damn it. He's kind, he's a dad, and he's an attractive man. Yeah. Number 8 is Mr. Clark, the middle school science teacher. This man is just so kind, and he's great with kids, and he's smart, and he likes to explain stuff, and I just love him. I love him so much. I think he's fantastic. Mr. Clark, you won my heart. Now we're getting into the main cast, the main group, and who I think is the most attractive. This video, wow. I studied film at university. And this is what I'm doing. I mean, the degree was worth it, I guess. Number 7, Nancy Wheeler. Nancy, I love her. She's very smart. She's the hardest girl at Harkins High. And she has ambition. She has drive. She's cool. Yeah, in season 1 she did betray her friend Barb, and then she got killed because of it. But she regrets it, and she's been haunted by it ever since. And I think that's great. I think she's doing everything right. Life's not easy for a woman in the 80s. She'll find her way, and she's great. She's absolutely fantastic. Number 6, related to Nancy, is Karen Wheeler. Karen is the kind of former high school prom queen turned suburban mom. First you're like, I think she's kind of this like cliched basic hot mom type. But no, she's complex. She has this rich inner life. She's smart. She would do anything for her family, and she does it all while looking good. She's very smart. She kind of adapts to what society wants a woman to be whilst using the system for her benefit. You know, she knows how to dress, she knows how to put makeup on to make men do what she wants. I feel like I'm interpreting a lot here. We mainly see her in her house with her family, but she's just badass. I love her. I think she's cool. Moving on to another mother is Joyce. Joyce is beautiful, and that's why she's my number 5. Joyce is obviously played by Winona Ryder, who's like one of the most beautiful people in the world. I just really enjoy Joyce because she's so funny. She's a family person. She loves her sons. She's a good mum. She's trying her best. She works really hard. She's surviving. She's, you know, but she's also fearless and really badass. And she doesn't care what people think about her. And I just think that's amazing. She goes out of her own way to make people feel okay and loved. I mean, she moves so her family can be safe. She takes Elle in and takes care of her and loves her as her own. She's just amazing. I just want Joyce to have a happy ending, man. She needs it. She deserves it. Joyce, I hope you're okay in future episodes. Number 4, Jim Hopper, baby. Woo! You knew who was coming. Hopper is just incredible. At the beginning, he's this kind of washed up cop, lost. He doesn't know what he's doing with his life. He doesn't give a fuck. He's a dream man. He is so brave, smart, caring. He really tries his best. He's so sweet with Elle. He's so lovely to Joyce. He's loyal. He's wonderful. And damn! He's hot. He is a dream guy. And I hope he has a happy ending as well. I'm happy he returned from the dead. Yeah, Hop is just incredible. He's such a cool character. I feel like in another TV show, Hopper would definitely have been the main character in like earlier shows, but I'm happy he's a part of the ensemble cast because he is essential. And when he died in season 3, it was so sad, so heartbreaking, and I'm happy we get to see him again. But I did really hate the Russian prison storyline because it was so bleak and terrifying, and I'm too soft for this kind of story. It was a bit too real. I'm a wimp. Hopper, you're beautiful. Here's the top 3. Coming in at number 3 is a new addition in season 4, and it's Eddie. Ooh! I'm in love with Eddie. He is this high school senior who's, I think, repeated his last year twice. We've all been there. He's a metalhead. He loves Dungeons and Dragons, and he's just so fully himself. And at the beginning in the cafeteria scene, you're like, I don't know if I like this guy. He's a bit odd, he's a bit overdramatic, and he's definitely like into anti-conformity, he's different, he's a rebel. And you're like, alright, I don't know why the kids love him so much. But then during this scene where him and Chrissy meet in the woods, you see a different side. He is smart and he's caring and he's soft and he's very funny, and he's so nice to Chrissy and he wants to help her even though they're not in the same social circles. He's just so nice to her. And that's when I was like, damn, this Eddie guy, who is he? And now I'm in love with him. And I'm scared he's gonna die in the next few episodes. But God, I hope not. He is just, I don't know what it is. I think it's the confidence. He's so like fully confident in just being who he is. And that, my friends, is damn hot. Number 2 is, of course, Robin. God damn, I love Robin so much. She is so funny. I think she was such a great addition to the main cast in season 3. I love the fact that she's so smart and kind of socially awkward and doesn't know when to shut up. But she's so kind and like open to everyone else. Like she doesn't think you're a nerd, you're a jock. She just kind of accepts everyone. Those were such weird American high school terms. He's a jock. But yeah, Robin, goddamn. And the way she dresses is so cool. I love her storyline. She's just so stunning. The friendship with Steve and Robin is so needed. It's so fun. I love her so much. I'm sure nobody questions why Robin is number 2 because she's the best. Number 1 is, you guessed it, Steve Harrington. Ooh, my God, that man is so hot. Not only in looks, but baby, his personality. He is so funny. I'm obsessed with the fact that he's always paired up with the kids. I know it's like a running gag, but I love it. I love his friendship with Dustin. I love his friendship with Robin. I just think he's such a needed comic relief whilst also being a hero. Steve is just so handsome. And I'm scared something's gonna happen to him because there's that like will they, won't they thing with Nancy. Oh my God. But truly, Steve is my number 1. I always think he has such a funny storyline. He's come so far from season 1. In season 1, you're like, I hate this man. In season 2, you're like, wait, I think I love this man. In season 3, you're like, I'm obsessed with this man. And in season 4, you're like, I will die for this man. I will die for him. That was my list. My very important list of hot Stranger Things characters. Would you agree? Do you disagree? What are your thoughts? Who's your top 5 or top 17? Obviously, my list is very long, but it's true. It's from the heart. It's from the heart. My heart's in my shoulder. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thanks. See you soon. Have a lovely summer. And stay strange things.